crash, honey yacht, dash, honey yacht, dash, honey yacht, dash, honey yacht, dash, honey yacht, dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
VAT! Hey, check 25. Hey. SOS. Motion.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Move!
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hands up! Leave! Hey! You better be afraid of me! Ice. 34 is the mark. Let's get it together. Hands up!
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Finding Green complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 44.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Check 50. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go. Hands up.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Charlie. Check 24. Hey. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Hey, Alpha. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, watch. 368.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
Under 61, match box.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. 30 base. Check 52.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check it hot read. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Leo.
Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Third down.
Set, ready? 10 logo. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey. Here I come again. Ready?
Throwing on third down. Hill. Flush to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Tighten up. Watch twitch. Fresh on travel. Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man moving.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Let him know. Hey, wahoo! 36.
Dalton here from the gun. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go, Jack, shoot.
Now Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
64, weak.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Coming after you. Check. Hey, high 7. Go.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got?
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check safety. Go. Move.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Down. 18 Gator. 2 right here. 52. Pick me up. Here we go. X3. 218. Chop it.
Check 52 is the mic.
Hey, box truck. Now.
3rd and long. It's Hill. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Here's Dalton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally, that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. You usually want to wait to 2nd or 3rd down with a definite passing situation before that play is dialed up.
Hands up! Leave!
Line 36.
Move! 6-6. Pull it high.
Check.
Under 10. Move! Back.
On second down, McCaffrey able to power through. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's it, baby.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Hands up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, here's Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, 94 is the mark. Hey, keep it up. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. They're running it. Yup. 94 is the mark.
Now it's the backup Kaiser. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
You got tight.
Topper!
Crash.
High.
Me. I got motion there.
Play action here with Dalton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Dolphins pass intended for A.J. Green. Incomplete.
Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. And we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, echo. 52's the mark, boy. 52. Go. Yep. Go. Hey, Mike 52.
A final shot before break. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So we have hit halftime of the 2019 opener from Chicago as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down now. It's Hines, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run again with Hines. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Hill. Gates with a grab. A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second down, Ingram. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
On the ready.
Ingram again. And an alley to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Here we go. Here we go.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. Hey, Delta.
52. Bound to lose one. Deuce, 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 deuce. Out, 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 out.
Look at me. Zipper.
Comes up the helmet. Here we go.
Hustle, hustle. Shoot.
They'll try the air now with Hill. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Ready, ready.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They run from the pistol with Ingram. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ready, ready.
52's the mic.
80 weapon.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 30 base.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. On 1st down, Hines. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 13-yard line.
Ready.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. 52. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Get it.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Here we go. 10 logo. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. 5.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Rosas puts this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free than what they're trying to get done on offense.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
First and 10 for Dalton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Kill, 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 turn up.
Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Uh-huh. 368. Lead. Nice.
Hey, let's get this.
Easy.
Play action now. Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And taken right at the 35. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
Yeah.
Watch the run.
Mike, let's go.
Hill on first down. Completes it to Aguilar. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Hill looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
61, matchbox lights. 91 is the mic. Like 91. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, lock it. Now. Check 26, check 26. Now.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10.
Hey.
We ain't beginning to turn you up.
5.
10's the mic.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll go down at the 28. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 28-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, Charlie. Yo, go.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Ten's the mic. Ten's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Alpha. Secret.
Now it's Hill. And that's complete to Gates. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, Steve 6.
Drop deep. 52's the mic. Watch Mike.
Go. Hey, Rocket, put up.
Now Hill. And he fires one, but incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Out. Hey, wahoo. Yep.
Ten's the mic. In your face.
Get it.
They snap it on 4th to Hill. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Hey.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Hands up, lady! 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here we go. Here we go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here we go. Hands up!
Dalton wants to throw. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And contact defensively. And that might make things 5 yards easier. So now it's 4th and short.
So after the penalty, that means there's a decision to be made. Do you still line up in field goal formation? Or maybe you think about running your offense back out on the field.
Hands up, please!
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Bears, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.